for alienation of affection because you say he had inappropriate relations with your wife. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Please explain.
I have been a member of the church where the pastor, Marcus Hayden.
Pastor?
Pastor, my ass.
For the past 7 years. I met the love of my life there. And I knew once we met that Marcus would be the one to officiate our wedding. About 3 years into our marriage, we started having a few problems because I had some medical issues. We were struggling financially.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Leaders in the church decided we need to go see our pastor for counseling.
Good morning, Katie.
Marcus suggested that we do counseling individually before we came together to do something collaborative. So we both agreed. About 3 weeks later, I did notice that she started to seem a little bit happier, you know, better spirits. And
you thought it was working.
I thought it was working.
So man go to church, go get counseling for him and your wife, right? And wife come home now and start be happy and him don't know where the happiness come from. Until somebody in the church give the man a receipt of the pastor going to a certain hotel where the wife was. Same hotel where the wife was. And banger and start happening. Never hear them say that before.
She wants to go down Greenwood.
I'm good. I'm blessed too. Blessed Sunday.
Baby, do what you gotta do. Well, not long after that,
good and
I'm
I'm
at the
blessed.
church going over some financial issues with the church secretary, and she hands me an invoice with my name on it for a hotel in Greenwood the same time that my wife was down there. She says Marcus gave it to her.
Wait a minute. So you found out through some church records that the church secretary gave you,
yes, ma'am,
that your pastor had been away with your wife?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Hatton, what do you say to this? You took advantage of the couple seeking counseling?
Well, first of all, Your Honor, I apologize for being in your court today. I've been a pastor for 25 years serving the community.
Then a pastor, yeah.
The deacon here and his wife are members of my congregation. Him and his wife came to me for counseling. Now, I do know the preacher, I do know the deacon, and he kind of has a little rigid personality. So I assume that we're going to have problems, considering the fact that we can't get any word.
Johnson and your Brick brothers, brother.
Okay, Mr. Mayhorn.
My word.
Are you denying that you had
No, I'm not
sex
denying
with his
it,
wife?
but there's an explanation for everything.
So you're not denying?
I'm not.
You're admitting it?
I admit it.
You said there's an explanation.
There's an explanation.
What could that be, Pastor?
Well, I'm a pastor, but I am a heterosexual man.
Aye,
So his wife
too.
will come into these private sessions dressing very provocatively.
Yeah,
So yeah, she caught my attention and she was flirting with me.
She is a deaconess of the church. You've seen her before that.
This is true. This is true. And this is where it comes to my
Good morning, guys.
apologizing for that. Also,
Blessed Sunday.
I would
How you
have
all
to
doing
say
this morning?
that I talked to the man upstairs. And I begged him
Pastor say I'm just a
I saw
man
the walls in my ways,
with the urge.
and please forgive me. And knowing that I am a pastor and that he is a member of my congregation, I want to do right. So I'm here saying that I am agreeing with him in terms of that, but I'm not going. This is not him. It's his wife, Your Honor. It's that Jezebel.
Aye.
Is the reason I'm here.
You narcissistic, gaslighting son of a biscuit eater. Stop
Hold on. Mr. Mayhorn.
Is that the way you talk to your pastor?
You not
Or
my
you
pastor
talk to your
no more.
friend that way?
You're not my pastor. You're not a friend.
Oh, you're a brother.
Not a friend.
Let's get some order. Let's get some order. So, Pastor Hatton,
Yes.
you are agreeing and you are admitting that you had a sexual relationship.
Good morning, guys. How are you doing on this beautiful Sunday morning? It is a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. All this that going on right now, and not only night church, and not only some pastor, it happened to most pastor. Not only, and that I mean to say, not only some pastor, not only not out in this country, but in every country. In every country, you have that one pastor we can't keep in like a dingy dangly in our pants. You understand me? So things always happen. Yeah, things always happen. Even the young girls in the church nowadays, even the young girls, you gotta be careful how you send your kids go in the or they dress. I say people that go to church are dressed like the pastor. I have a little point. The pastor a human being too. We have to understand that these men are human beings, and them have something that no matter how hard you're trying, no matter how hard you say, oh, the pastor should be leading by God's words and be living by God's words and all these things. The man are feeling too. And when, them have some woman out there really nice and shape good and look good. And me see some people that go to church, and back in the days when we used to go to church, we used to dress like a church where you go. You could have looked on we and say, yeah, a church, a person there go, oh, you dress like you go to church. So yeah, man, you dress like you go to a funeral. Yeah, nowadays, you don't know when somebody going to church, when they go into a funeral, or when they go into a party, because most people dress like them go a party, and a church them go see where them wear those revealing dresses. What they expect? If people don't have feelings to come on, it's not everybody feels strong. You understand me? Some of them are just some pastor who just just trying to be a pastor. You understand me? Them still don't have all that, and you just have to be careful. You can't be wearing those revealing stuff and gone up to her. Especially these pastors nowadays are some young pastors. Very young boys, them just leave college and all these things. You understand, Miss Verona? Good morning, darling. You understand me, Miss Grant? Good morning. So, you have to be careful how you dress to go to church. If you're going to church and you're going to dress all this revealing, showing up your bum and your boobs are short, and people that dress like that go to church. You understand me? People that dress like that going to church no more. You understand me? Cover your body. Dress like you're going to church. You understand me? You must know the difference. You can look at somebody and say, hey, yeah, that person is going to church. But these people are dressing a short skirt, short dress, and them cleavage are show same way. You understand me? And you're going to church. What you think some of the pastors go do? And every pastor feels strong. Some of them need deliverance just like me and you. Miss Janet, good morning. Some of them need deliverance just like me and you. You understand me? Some of them are fight them demons and them turn to the church for change. And when uno go into the church and attempt them, and then uno come out and come say, oh, pastor, I was on my breast all day. You see your pastor there look for me? Of course, pastor. Why wouldn't pastor look? If you feel like you can't get up and show up your body in a church like that, why wouldn't anybody look at you? Eh? And uno go in there tempt the pastor them sometimes, and then uno come out and talk the bad things about the pastor. You understand me? Don't get me wrong, Don't get me wrong. Some of them not even try. Some of them have some dirty mind, and them not even try to be better. You understand what I'm saying? But when I think about it, most of the time when I see them, these young girls nowadays going to church, and let me tell you, my daughter them could not leave out of my house to go to church, under my roof, and they go to church and dress certain kind of way. No, if you go to church, man, put yourself together and go to church. What about those dresses that we used to wear and stockings and all these things? You know, see none of that happen again. You understand me? You know, see most of that now happen again, maybe not the older folks. But these young people, they going out there to church and them have on them, everybody know what do them body. So now them start wear clothes to fit them body. And them ass, them can't bend. If they don't even walk with the Bible, them cannot bend. Them song not church, them have to pull down them dress. What it makes sense you wear go to church? If you have to keep pulling down your dress, why you wear it to church? You understand me? That not give the pastor no right still, If you go in a hotel with the couple when I try, you understand, put back together. You understand me? But enough you understand the pastor said the woman body tempt him. And at least he taught the truth. You understand me? He said the body tempt him. And it is okay to be tempted. As I said, it's not everybody have that strong spirit or strong faith that can fight certain things. Some people body weak. You understand me? A pastor man who I was looking up to, told me a few months ago that when he having some Bible thing with me and video call, him just feel away and him feel like he would want to do this with me and me cut him off. Miss Simone, good morning, because that's not what I'm talking to you for. You understand me? I'm talking for you to help me in whatever I'm going through, bring me closer to where I want to get with God. And if you're going to tell me, then you're wrong for me. You understand me? Oh, I should show him my boobs, oh my God. And yet me cover up because I'm not the person who's going to sit down in front of a camera with my body showing. You understand me? I was covered. And if you're going to tell me, somebody who I look up to, you're going to tell me that, hey, Just show me your boobs, you know. Like, I would just want to see what it looks like. And we're here talking about the Bible. Miss Avis, good morning. Then you're bad for me. You can't draw me closer to where, okay, you're not even there. You're not even halfway there. And that goes back to say, you don't need nobody to bring you closer to God. You can do it all by yourself. Miss Patricia, good morning. You don't need nobody. And thank you for all the people who are watching and not even saying good morning. God bless you for being here too. Yes, you know, I can see all who's watching, right? Good morning. Wagwa, my friend, me see I watch. Good morning. Yes. Yes, so, you know, you don't have to wait for no pastors, no deacon, and nobody to bring you closer. If you really want to get closer to God, you can do it all by yourself. You can do it all by yourself, Miss Simo. You don't need nobody to bring you closer. You can do it all by yourself because these people have a motive. They have a motive behind everything that they're doing, those pastors nowadays. You understand me? Either they're going to get too close to you, and good morning, Baldwin, good morning, you know. So you can do it by yourself. You understand me? I'm doing a video. I have a video that a video that I did last night. I was just sitting down and I was talking to this female one day last week, and she was telling me about, you know, no, she called me on video call, and she was showing me around the church, and she was introducing me to the church. You know, so she introduced the church to me, and she said I should come to their church. So I said, you know, really, I'm a Seventh-day Adventist, you know, rare, since I'm in the country at Sunday church, but really, I'm going to go no Adventist church, but I'm really a Seventh-day Adventist. She said, no, man, come check out with church. So she had shown me the church. So I see, like, 4 machete. And I said, so wait there. When I chop cane in our church, man, me never know what they go on at the church. So she said, no. You know, Pastor Believe said the machete can fight demons. Then me I go further, me I think to myself, as a machete in a church, then what kind of mix up that, you know? But anyway, me still talk, and me say, whoa. Anyway, me still learn more. Me say, show me more. But me realize she go in one room, but she turned the camera up in the ear. So me can't say nothing way down. So me say, hey, show me around there. So she said, no, she's not even supposed to be in that room there. And me she said, So I said, what's going on? More see. She said, no, she can't show me that the room. That she closed the door and she show me. But then after watching a video yesterday, I watched a video where somebody said that they caught the pastor that was fighting off the lady in the church, and how the pastor, they have machete in the church and blood and all these things. And me I put 1 and 1 together and 1 and 2 together. And me I say, hey, then I saw it go. That means that they might do some evil thing in the church. So to me, when I said I don't want to go to no church, I just want to stay at my house. And if God can't find me in my house, trust me, I don't feel like I want to go in any church. Because no, you don't know what's going on in this church. You understand me? You don't know what's going on in this church. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Can I call you? Can I call you right back? Can I call you right back?
That's what you say, sweetie pie.
Anyway, as I was saying, Miss Vivian, good morning. You know, so this church, I could be wrong, but I'm also a Seventh-day Adventist. I understand all you're saying. Thank you so much for understanding, you know. So I am just saying that this church, you know, yeah, it is so sad, Miss Simone, because you're turning to go to a church because you want to get closer to God. That's why we go to church, right? And all these nonsense now will happen in church. You have to be donating your whole life to the church, and church and machete beat people, pastor the box and kick down people. I cannot go to a church like that. You understand me? I say, pastor the box and kick down people and all these things. Like, it is just terrible. You know, it is terrible for what's going on in the church. Because what people go to church for? They go to church because they want to serve God. That's what I believe people go to church for. You know, that's my, you know. And we're going to church and we hear it's not 1/10 of your offering anymore. It's a whole life saving. You have to give pastor your bank account number. You have to give pastor your social security number. That's how they go, you know. It might not go as how me I say it, but that's how you go, right? Pastor wants to know how much time at night your husband sleeping on the bed, so he can sanctify you. Pastor wants to know all of this. Pastor wants to know everything in your business. And not everybody, you know, don't get me wrong, pastors. It's not everybody still like that. You understand what I say? And I was talking so she had me now talking to the pastor of the church. So now me want to ask question, but me can't tell the pastor, say the girl show me the church and me see everything. So me have to be careful when me go to the pastor. Pastor, okay, I'm willing to come to your church. And the church is not far away from me, you know. And pastor, I'm willing to come to your church, but can you give me a little rundown of the things that happen into your church? Pastor said I have to be a member of the church for him to disclose some things to me. Right? He said I have to be, good morning, Sansia Dorning, good morning. He said I have to be a member of the church for him to disclose certain things to me, and the church have steps. Some say, then every church don't have steps, you have to climb up the steps. He said, no, that's not what he meant. They mean that, you know, you start from A, then after a certain month you might get on to B, after a certain month you get on to C, and if the congregation trusts you enough, then you might reach to another level where all the full blessing come, and your life can change in no time. Your life can change. If you're living into a one-bedroom house today, after visiting my church, in the name of God, after visiting my church, you can own a mansion upon the hill, in the valley, down the stream. I said, the man I said, no, sir. Then, pastor, what do I have to do to own a mansion? Just come to your church? Pastor look at me and said to me, say, I don't like how me ask much questions. I chat too much. In a plain language. Pastor, I don't like how you're asking so many questions. You talk too much. Eh? So how can I go to a church? Because the last time I know enough, salvation no sell. You understand me? Salvation is not something that you go out there and buy with your money. You understand me? Salvation, cannot be bought. So why selling? Why selling the word of God? Eh? Why selling Christianity? Why selling all these things? It's nothing about the community anymore. It's about the pastor's pocket. Eh? And the other day when I talked to the lady, you know, the first time I spoke to her, I put up a post. I said the rich will be richer and the poor will get poorer. Because the pastor them I get rich, them already have it and them not stop. And you, the poor person, them take a lick of what you have. Look at that lady. Look at that lady that pastor was manhandling. And look at the other lady who actually fought that lady. Because the camera was going up and down and she was out of breath and you can hear that there was a struggle between those two. Yeah? And that is why war and crime cannot stop. War and crime, just because the lady, as far as maybe I could be wrong, but when I was listening, it sounded like she said she's not giving any more money, not a dime to the church. And that's what got them upset. I could be wrong, so I don't want to like talk on it because I really don't like talking about something that I don't have all the evidence of. But based on what I saw and heard, they fought that lady. You understand me? And as a man, I don't know why men put their hands on women, but men, you're weak. You're a coward. Anyhow men out there hitting a woman, you're a coward. You know, you're a coward. Because if your fellow men out there wanna have a fight with you, you will run. Yes, I mean, you will not stand up and fight your fellow men, but a woman who is weak, who is powerless because you're a man. You understand me? And that is why it all take me back to where they said wife should be submissive to their husband, not. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. Husband to be submissive too. So me want to know somebody who know the Bible to explain that part to me, because as I said, I am open for correction. I am not dumb and I'm not stupid either. I'm open for correction. You understand me? So if I say something and I'm not saying the right thing, I don't mind somebody correct me. And that's how I will learn. But I'm scared to go to church. I'm scared to go to church. It's not back in the days when you have a pastor like Pastor Keith Harding, or even Pastor O. Samuels, who I believe that those people are living by the words. Those are the two pastors that I can point finger at and say, yes, I've gone to church with those two pastors and I feel what they are saying. Those two pastors, when you go to church, especially as Pastor Samuels, I don't know if anybody know Pastor Keith, Evangelist Keith Harding. He's somewhere down there in Miami now. When that man used to be in Grangeville, that man used to have church like on fire. Pastor Samuel, same thing. when Pastor Samuel having his crusade, a lot of people got baptized just because of how the man preached. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I am just saying, I don't know if I ever going to come across any pastor again that can rock my boat. I am scared of going to a church because there's so many things happening to a church. The last time I went to church in Bridgeport, good morning, Miss Carlene. The last time I went to church in Bridgeport, 2 females was fighting over the pastor, and the pastor's wife was sitting right there on the thing with the pastor. And the 2 females was at the back after they serving out some snack around there. The 2 ladies was fighting over the pastor. Pastor have to dismiss the church and have a meeting. That was the last time I went to a church in Bridgeport. 2 ladies fighting over the pastor, and the pastor's wife is sitting right there at his right side. Eh? So what is going on in the church? So when somebody, and then some of you people out here make people feel like they don't want to go to church because you come and everything you write up about this, and you start cursing people out here. You understand me? Jesus never come for the righteous. He come for sinner like me. You understand me? If you did righteous already, they wouldn't need all these things. They wouldn't need a Bible. If everybody out here was so righteous, they wouldn't need a Bible. You understand what I'm saying? They wouldn't need a Bible. So when you see a lost soul and you're trying to win that soul, stop using whatever they have done and judge them. Because they're trying to turn a new leaf. Some people are willing to change. Some people are trying to change. But because of people like you who think that you're in the church and now you're a Christian and now you have all right to tell somebody about their past or criticize the life that they are living. That's not how you do it. Good morning, Miss Valerie. That's not how you do it. Things are done that way. If you're coming out here to win souls, go out there and win souls. Don't use somebody's past and judge them and make their past seem like, oh, because you have done this in your past, there's no new leaf for you. What about you? Are you saying that you never, I wasn't a sinner? You have never sinned in all your life? So some of you Christians make people don't want to go to church either. Some of you Christians would not. A person would sit and listen to you and then say, well, guess what? Because of how you judge me, I mean, I think I can't come to your church. You understand what I'm saying? And that's true. You should be able to go to the nightclub and go talk about God and go win souls. Oh, me not chat to her because she do a nightclub every day. Oh, me, no sir. Me not put myself in them the people that me not sir. Them people that catch man like a dog. No, And those are the people that God want you to go talk to. Those are the people that God want you to reach out to because them so lost. They already lost. They are lost souls. They are lost souls. So those are the people that God want you to go reach out to. God want you to go up and pass down the road and see one group of girls out there selling their body. God want you to stop and mingle with them. Tell them about the word of God. Tell them say them body is a holy temple. God want you to go out there and reach out to them. But no, oh me? No, sir, I could never make nobody pass and see me talking to people like those. No. Eh? I would never talk to anybody like that. Oh my God, they're disgusting, despicable. No, oh my God, I can be like them. What if my friend pass and see me talking? No, I can't do that. No, those are the people that God want you to go and talk to. God want you to go and win souls. God don't want you to destroy nobody. God want you to, they have a next set of people who are on the internet and every day, oh my God, God is good all the time. And yeah, oh yeah, God tell me say, una dog, and God tell me say una drunk. My God that I worship would never give you that message. My God that I worship with an uppercase G, not a lowercase g, would never tell you that anybody out there dog or anybody out there drunk. My God will never tell you that. Stop calling up my God name. Oh, God will already show me. And God will show me say una thief. And God will show me how God will show you and God not show nobody else. So wait, you know, the person who out there thief, God afraid of them. Why God not go to them and slap them on them head and say, oh, top thief? Why God have to give you that kind of that kind of message. Oh, God called me and God tell me, said, let me tell you something, people. If God call you and not giving no message to give me, don't give me. Because it's the wrong God. Because me and my God no malice. Me and my God have a personal relationship. Me and him no malice. So anything he give you to tell me, he can come tell me himself. Me not doing anything with God for afraid of me. You understand me? And me fear God. Yeah? Someone of you stop using up God's name. Stop using up the word of God and destroy people. God wants you to go out there, meet the people on the street, meet the man in the jail. God wants you to visit prison. God wants you to visit prison and talk to prisoners. God wants you to bring all those lost souls to him. Right? God wants you guys to bring all those lost souls. So stop saying that you can't mingle with nobody because of their characters. God wants you to go and mingle with those people. God wants you to sit down, cook a pot of food and call all of your enemy and tell them to come eat and bring peace into that circle. God wants you to reach out to the person who hurt you yesterday and tell them that, listen, I have forgiven you, but I want you to forgive yourself and let us move on. God wants you to reach out to those people that hurt you. God wants you to cook one whole pot of food and call all of them and say, hey, come, let us all eat from that pot. God don't want you to use one gold plate and a gold spoon and give the rest of them sanitary plate and spoon. No. God wants, if you're eating out of that gold plate, give them gold plate too. And bring them closer to God. Give them the words. While you're at it, doing that, he wants you to tell them about him. He wants you to show them what he has done for you and still doing for you. God wants you to reach out to those kind of people. So stop saying that, oh, you can't mix and mingle with dirty bungle and how them are people are dog and drunk on out of order calling people dogs and drunkards. The last time you know dog is on 4 feet and drunk or something fly boat and eat dead body. And yet, I'm just saying that, you know, because some of us do it all the time, but I'm saying for the Christians, the one who believe in God, the one who say, God tell them this and God tell them that, those are the one I'm talking about. How come you feel say God, but yet you say other things otherwise, and you want to come preach God to me? You can't. You can't preach about God to me when you're not doing what God asks you to do. God give you the mantle of doing this and doing that. But yet, you're doing something otherwise in the eyes of people. And some of us, yes, some of us cover up so well. Behind closed doors is another thing. But don't come tell me that God give you a message to give me. But yet God tell us in the nose and me go turn dog and drunk and God give you that message. How dare God could... Well, as a matter of fact, a lot of us have different gods. You understand me? A lot of us worship other things. You understand me? Wolves. Yes, Miss Simone. A lot of us worship different things that we call them our gods. Some of you can't go to the road without a necklace on. You can't put a, you can't even forget an earring and run back. If you don't forget on a phone, Jesus, taxi, turn back the taxi, turn back. You can't go back for me, please, me leave my phone. Ask him for to pray that morning. You never remember for prayer. Would you turn back to go back home to pray? Would you get back out of that taxi because you forget to pray and go back home go pray? No, no, do it. Many of you not do it. Many of you when you not go to bed and just watch, go on internet and mess around till you not drop asleep and you never pray. I believe that when you pray, all that phone and everything to put down. When you pray, prayer should be the last thing you do. You close the eyes and you go to your bed. I believe in that. I believe in that. You feel tired, you pray. Once you, how me grow up, how my grandmother taught me. She said, once you pray, that's it. The only time you get back out of that bed is when you're going to use the bathroom. Once you pray, that's it. Not go pray and then you're going to watch TV. She said, never pray to go to your bed and then you're going to watch TV after. So when you turn the TV off, you pray, you go to your bed. And the first thing you do when you get up in the morning, you pray again and give God thanks for keeping you and guide you through the night. My grandmother said, put your bedside slippers under the bed. And every time that you bend down to take up your bedside slippers, you pray. You stay up on your knee and pray. Because you know you go down on your knee and you take out the slippers from under the bed. And you pray when you go down on your knee. That's a reminder for you to pray. And I practice that even until today, as old as I am. I practice that until today. I pray every day. Many times throughout the day I pray. Yeah? That's how I know it. We call it the bridge. Yes. You understand, Miss Baldwin? That's how we know it, for real. You understand me? I grew up where every 5 o'clock in the morning, my grandfather used to wake up all of us out of the bed and have prayer meeting. Sometimes I sleep, sometimes I still a book. All of us. And we have to sing song, come into my heart, into my heart. And if anyone of we Papa not here with voice, anytime Papa not here, anytime one of us, him not here with voice, trust me, a one slap my give we have to wake out of that. Because my walk and my look around and every all of us who sleeping. Who are still asleep. You understand what I'm saying? So me grew up like that. But when you can't come use Christianity and beat down some people and the things that going on in the church, I don't know who to trust. I don't know who to trust. Because now machete in a church. There was another church that I went to in Stratford. Yeah man, I go tell you now. I don't remember what the church name, but I saw some white people and they asked me to visit their church. The lady was so nice. You know, she was talking to me and she sounded so nice. And I said, okay, I'm going to go to that church. So one Sunday I said, okay, I'm going to go to the church. But when I went to the church, I realized the high type of vehicle that is at the church. That's the first thing I noticed. I noticed the type of vehicles that park in that church. I was like, and when I was entering that church, something came over me like I want to turn back. But I said, Satan, not today. But let me tell you something that I found out. It's not every time that you get a negative feeling, it's Satan. You should blame Satan. Because that day it wasn't Satan. And I blamed Satan. I blamed Satan that day. As soon as I walk in I parked and I start walking, I felt something came over me and I want to turn back. But I kept going. I kept going. And something said to me, go move your car. There's another parking up here closer to the building. And I went and I moved my car. And I parked a little closer to the building. But something kept telling me, turn back. Go home to your kids. Go back. But I said, Satan, you now win today. I reached too far to turn back. No, it was after 12. Service started 12 o'clock, but it was after 12. And I said, Satan, I reached too far. You now push me away. Miss Loretta, good morning. And as soon as I get to the church, I saw a man and a lady stand up. And they have 2 buckets in their hands. So I said, backside. So wait, you know, the mechanic offering before me even reaching at the church. Me now going there now. You know? So let me tell you something. I walk with $20 in my Bible. I have my Bible. And I walk with $20 in the Bible. The $20 was in the Bible. But I left my bag, my pocketbook in the car. And I have my phone with me. Okay, no, me not leave my phone. Sorry, Miss Jackson, good morning. Miss Edna, good morning. And as soon as I get up to the door and I saw the man and the woman with the bucket, I said, backside them start collect, then start collect offering her, I'm in a reaching high church. Right. So I walk up and I said, good morning, you have to put your phone in here. I said, not a backside. I said, I'll be right back. I'm going to put it in my car. I asked them and I said, excuse me? Them say you have to put your phone in the bucket. And I said, all right, let me put it in my car. I so come back. And I just go in my car and I drive out and I never look back. I never look back. If me follow me damn mind from morning moon today. How come if you put my phone in a bucket? I want to hide in there. What are you guys hiding in the church where you don't want me to see? No, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that they're doing anything illegal in there. I am just asking to myself. What are you guys doing in the church that you want me to leave my personal phone in a bucket out there, so? Them one have piece of paper. Good morning, Miss Arlene. One have a piece of paper, and she give me the pen with the paper. I said, must just write my name on a sticky note and stick it on my phone. And then I hold the next one, hold the bucket, so I drop the phone and I hit. And I turn right back. So now tell me, I don't know which shirt for trust. I don't know who for trust. I don't know where to go to. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you right now. So I'm just going to love you all and leave you. And I hope that you have a wonderful Sunday. Blessed love and peace out.